Okay, today we're going to walk you through your Wahoo Fitness app. This is the free app that you can get once you buy your KICKR. It's not a bad little app, it's quite basic, but it's pretty good to get you up and running. So we'll open up the app. This is the front workout screen. We'll go into settings. The user profile, you can have a look at that. You can put your data into that if you want. It's optional. It won't affect your workout. It more so affects data relating to the session itself if you're using this app to record your data. So you can fill all that in if you like. The main thing we need to look at is our workout settings. We're going to go into biking. Here we're going to find and select our KICKR. So we're going to add new. If you haven't got the KICKR selected already, it'll come up down the bottom here as an option. So you'll select Wahoo KICKR, press done. Alright, it'll come up there as power meter KICKR. We then go into that screen. Again, it won't be selected in there. You'll want to add a new sensor, and it will then try to find and pair the KICKR up to the app. So you need to have the KICKR turned on at this point. Give it a bit of a spin to make sure she's awake. Eventually it will find it and it will allow you to connect. It will then appear in here. Give it a number. You can either turn it on or off. If you've got several KICKRs, obviously you can select which one you want to use. So once we're paired to the KICKR, you can have a look through at any other bits of data that you want to play with. The main thing we need to look at is the training pages themselves. So with this app there's multiple pages available. Most of them simply just have different bits of information that will come up as you train. They don't control the KICKR itself. Whether or not you view those is up to you. So if you want to see that screen, you simply select it on or off. If you don't wish to see the screen, select it off. The main one we want to look at is this one, which is the page that controls the KICKR. So again, it will originally be selected off. We select that on. Scroll back up. If all the others are turned off, then that's the only screen that we'll see. So we're going to go back to our front page. We're going to select a new workout. So because that was the only page that we had selected, this is the only one that comes up. If you have other pages selected, you can simply scroll and you'll find the page that you want. So this is a great page to use just to get you up and running with the KICKR. There's 4 options in terms of how you wish to control it. The first one is level. It's quite simply up to 9 levels. It's just like a normal trainer. It just increases the resistance of the KICKR based on those resistance levels. The resistance is a similar one, only it does it using percentage, but it does the same thing. You control the power, it just simply puts so much resistance onto the trainer. If you know what wattage you wish to be training at, then this is a good one to use. So we can actually set which wattage we wish to train at. As soon as you press start, the KICKR will then hold you at that wattage until you change it otherwise. You can change it whilst you're in the session. So if you want to do your warm-up at 130, and then once you get into the session you want to crank it, be really adventurous, give yourself a hard session, you can simply control it using the plus and minus buttons. If you then want to simulate climbing up your local climb because it's raining outside, this is a place to do it. So we can increase our gradient up to whatever you choose and lift your front wheel, off you go. You're going to go climb up an 8% gradient. If you want to really hurt yourself, you can obviously increase your wind speed as well. All of which is controllable within the session, so you can manipulate that whilst you're riding on the bike. That's basically it. Once you've got the setting, whichever one you're in, and you're ready to go, again I would start pedaling first. If you wind the wattage up, press start and then try to pedal, you might find you can't even get it started. So a good little tip is to have you be on the bike and spinning the legs before you actually press start. That way the KICKR will wind the wattage on slowly and you shouldn't have any problem. If you find that you have done that and you can't get the KICKR turning, you can't turn the pedals, the easiest thing to do is to stop the session, let it release. If it still won't release, just quickly turn it off at the wall, wait till it releases, turn it back on, restart the process and you'll be fine. If we just hit start, it will count you down and then your session will start. What you should then see is that your power should start reading in the bottom right hand corner. The session goes as long as you wish to go. Once you've finished, you basically stop the session. You can either save the workout or not. Discard, and you're back to the start.
And to calibrate and to set up the head unit, you'll go. The key then is to set and test the sensors. So you